Let's open this up, viewers. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, a mega tribute is being paid to Akhand Bharat, or the idea of Akhand Bharat. It is expected that every home, har ghar, will hoist India's Tiranga. The question is, will the opposition finally end to this endeavor? I want to first go straight across to Sanjay Jha, member of the Congress party. Mr. Jha, the Prime Minister says, look, we are going to celebrate the Maha Utsav of our Azadi 75th birthday. I request all citizens to change their DP to the Tiranga. He says that on that day, India and Indians should take pride in associating with the most visible symbol of our nationalism. The Congress instead says, yes, we will, but they float this, and I'll show it to you, viewers. They float this picture of Jawaharlal Nehru holding the flag. Here also, viewers, the flag is pegged to the idea of dynasty, not Desh. Sanjay Jha, that's the criticism coming your way. Respond.
Okay, Rahul, first and foremost, I'm sure all of us on the show, on the panel, the viewers, everyone is very proud, patriotic, nationalistic, call it what you might, that India is going to celebrate its 75th anniversary. So let's not debate all that. Now, let me answer your question very quickly. If you look at the leaders who were in the forefront of India's freedom struggle, whether it is Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Nehru, Maulana Azad, Sardar Patel, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, I mean, you had eminent people, and I'm very proud that all of them were associated with the Congress party, some not entirely, but for most of their political career. I'm very glad that for a Prime Minister who said Congress Mukt Bharat, he was basically insulting these very freedom fighters who made India free. That is where the Congress has been very upset with the BJP's political hypocrisy, Rahul. You are asking for the destruction of the ideology that the Congress party stood for, which is, by the way, enshrined in the Indian Constitution. How can a party, Rahul, that says Congress Mukt Bharat, and you know, GVL, when he speaks, he's a very good friend of mine, he will say, no, the Congress has now become part of the Gandhi dynasty, etc., etc. Forget it. The truth is the Congress has an ideology which has got nothing to do with Rahul Gandhi or Sonia Gandhi. It is why I am there for the party even if I'm suspended. Why there are millions of workers who fight for the party on the streets. My second point, Rahul, how can you actually celebrate Nathuram Godse, who killed Mahatma Gandhi, who, by the way, if GVL, I'm sure, knows it, Mahatma Gandhi inspired Barack Obama, inspired Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela. People have talked about the Congress party being the foundational principle on which the battle against apartheid was fought in South Africa.
But Mr. Jha,
and India's Prime Minister ridiculed this very party.
Why are you
to make a symbolism of a flag?
Why are you turning a solemn tribute to the Tiranga into a political opportunity to fire pot shots at the RSS? Why politicize the Tiranga? Let me ask you, you say that, okay, the Congress party has an ideology and that showing Mr. Nehru with the flag in some ways calls upon the commitment of our freedom fighters to that ideology. So let's just go over some facts here. And these are all hard facts, viewers. I'm not cooking up anything. In 1951, as the Prime Minister of an interim constituent assembly, not an elected one, an appointed one, Nehru introduced the first amendment which curtailed free speech. How is that, viewers, in consonance with the values of a republic? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar became estranged from the Congress. Why? Because he felt that the Congress was no longer representing the values that he thought are enshrined, that he in fact wrote into the Constitution. In 1959, Nehru's government overthrew the elected left government in Kerala. Yet, viewers, the Congress says that they are going to fly the flag with an image of Nehru. In
Rahul,
52,
can I make
going
a
back, let me point out, he allowed dynastic politics to thrive,
Rahul.
giving a major role to his daughter Indira Gandhi. These are all facts. Am I wrong?
Rahul,
What did
let
that
me
do?
tell you something.
What did that do? One
Rahul.
second, sir. What did that do? You give the party,
Rahul.
you transit the party, you prepare the grounds for a transition on the basis of what? DNA. Viewers, in 52, Mr. Nehru jailed lyricist Majroo Sultanpuri, or his government did it. Why? For penning an anti-Nehru poem. I thought freedom of speech and expression is guaranteed in our constitution. In 1962, Chinese origin Indians were imprisoned en masse during war. They were suddenly suspected of being informers. Sanjay Jha, these are not the values I think anyone wanted to found the republic on. So why is Nehru being held up as this great prop?
Well, Rahul, a short answer.
Or why is the flag being held up as a prop in the hands of Nehru? What are you trying to get at?
Yeah,
Just put out the flag. What's the big deal?
Let me give you a very quick answer, Rahul. To all the viewers of your program, and I know there are innumerable number of them, I would request them to kindly Google and read the speech of the Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru on August 15, 1947, the Tryst with Destiny speech. It's a landmark speech. It, by the way, Rahul, is considered to be one of the greatest speeches ever
Mr.
made.
Jha, did he live
And
up
that
to every
is
word?
the idea of India.
Did he live
That
up to
be
every
a
word?
secular, liberal, progressive, tolerant
No,
India.
did he? How is it liberal when the First Amendment, you see, in the United States, the First Amendment was to make free speech absolute. Here in India, our First Amendment was to fetter it.